Okay. I don't know what the heck that was. Weirdness. Okay, we live. We're going to try that again because it was some type of weird film or covering. I don't know what was going on. But it was dark. And I ain't like it. It was like a covering or something. I don't know. So, yeah. Hope you guys, again, are having a great week. And just doing great things on purpose. And like I was saying, when you are in depression or going through sadness, it is so important for you to try to find yourself doing things that you love to do. It could be the smallest thing. If you love to chuck corn, if you love to just go outside and stand on the porch and stare up at the sun, if you like to go stand in the grass and be grounded and stand to the east, to the west, the north, the south of the wind, and just have your time turning about in the sun, then please do so. If it's writing, then write. If it's singing, then sing. If it's, just talking on the phone and keeping in touch with family and loved ones, then do those things. Do those things that are going to help you be successful at recovering and healing yourself through your depression. And sometimes we need more people. We need professional people or a person to help us manage our feelings. And that's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay if you need that. You're not crazy. You're not a castaway. You're not weird or whatever because you might need extra help or extra people or a person to talk to that is existing in the current situation. Like they're just an innocent outsider who is just trying to find their way, just like the rest, like everybody else in this world. It'd be a lot going on, and it's hard out here sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Um, we were open. Mo was very open with you guys about a situation. So it got real last week. It got real vulnerable. It's been an emotional week for me. I don't know. After today, I just broke all the way down, And I always find my spiritual gospel music soothing in certain situations for me. And so I have my songs that I listen to, but this is one particular song that is a newer song. And it's God Been Better Than Good. And I had went on my Snapchat and I just went in because, when you just reflect on where we are, where you've been, where you desire to go, what you've managed to pull yourself through, with the help of God, with prayers. But even though, and I want to say with the help of God, and I say that because faith without works is dead. All day long, you can say God do this and God do that. You have an assignment to help yourself. So He's not a magician. He's not a genie in a bottle. Regardless of what you want to name God as, it's not a magic potion that's going to happen. You need to put in self work. You have to put in shadow work. You have to work on yourself. Okay, so nobody's coming to save us. Nobody. And as the melanin race, nobody's coming to save us. We better get it together, because we're gonna have to save ourselves. That hair is cute, sis. Ow.
Look, I had to put myself together, baby.
Hey, Des. Been a long time, girl.
Hey, Dad.
I heard you was playing on Sunday, Saturday, one of them days. I just
Dad.
when I say Des, I actually just got home. Y'all, that traffic was 56 minutes. It was gonna make me home about 6:15. It gave me an alternate route, and of course I took it. So I'm here, sipping on a little bit of strawberry wine. You've been working, girl. Okay, nothing wrong with being a working girl. Work it, girl. Working girl.
We are.
Girl. But yeah, we
back with part 2 of Asking for a Friend Wednesday. As I was saying, it got real. I want you guys that always send questions. Don't be on here acting like y'all ain't, wanting to talk, or hear what other people got to say. Ladies, y'all who send the questions in asking for a friend, we gonna get to y'all today. We gonna get them all in today, okay?
Miss you
Mo, I
too.
don't know if you got one. Miss you too, baby. If you want to start, or if I need to start, or what we going to do, girl? Or are you gonna start out, where you finished off last week?
No, no,
I'm ready to go off. So, but okay, respect you.
no. Respectfully, no. I can't do it today. I can't do it today. Woo! Can't do it today. I have to tell you. I have to tell y'all the rest of that story later.
Yeah. And when you could just at least tell them, that you reached out and you'll talk to them later.
Yeah. So if you guys remember, we were talking about how can we be present for others during their time of bereavement or a time of loss. Um, and we were discussing with the men on asking them how do they want us to present ourselves to them? How do they want us to be there for them in their time? So you know, some people said, "Wait, what?"
Okay, we gonna get to that, Des. Lord, okay.
So yeah, I saw the K word. I was like, "What?" Um, but and so most of the guys were like, some of them were, well, some of the guys were like, they like to be alone. They don't want any help, or they just want to be by themselves. Well, to the flip side of that, to the flip side of that, I told my story on how during the loss of my mother, my significant other that I was with in a relationship at the time was there with me up until the day of, um, well, the day I got on the plane to actually go be with my mother before she passed, and he was there the whole time, so everything was cool. Then I I talked to him boarding the plane, so by the time I got off the plane, no contact. So I was there maybe about 2 weeks there in Georgia, no contact. Came back another 2 weeks, no contact. Then finally he reached out and gave me a whole bunch of cockamamie stories about what was going on, blah, 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 blah. Well, in all that time, we had a conversation and I really wasn't up for the conversation at that time. So I had closed and I didn't really want to hear anything he had to say, because at that point it was abandonment, and not only was I mourning the loss of my mother, but I was also mourning the loss of my relationship, and it was just too much for me to deal with. So I decided just not to even deal with it at that point in time. Well, fast forward, um, after I told that story
After
last
we
week,
discussed it.
yeah, after I told that story last week, like I had a text message just sitting in there in the draft. I was gonna send to him, but I never did. So just reopening that trauma, I went ahead and decided to.
You, you breaking up. You breaking up.
Okay.
It's like your Wi-Fi or one of them is on at the same time.
Okay.
So you said after revisiting, and that's really all we heard.
Yeah, I reached out. I reached out to him, and he contacted me back. Um, and we had a conversation,
And we'll
and
talk about it.
we'll t-
Let's
we'll we'll talk we'll talk about that in another time. So yeah, I reached out and we had a conversation. Is there closure at this point? Absolutely not. So we'll discuss that because I'm quite sure there'll be a question or two that might come into the lines of that. But at this point in time, because it was such a traumatic experience for me,
me too.
reopening that wound, um, yeah. So
Yeah.
part
And this is
three
this
part three of that will come soon when I feel emotionally ready to share that, and should there be additional outcome from that situation, then I'll open up and share it with you guys. But please know, just keep me in your prayers and your thoughts, and just continue to send me positive energy because it was really an emotional roller coaster, and it was as if I lost the person all over again. So just stop, Monty, stop it, and just know that things, when you're in a relationship with somebody, please communicate with them. If they do just the slightest little thing that might be one of your triggers, if they do just the slightest little thing that might trigger you in a point to where you feel like you're about to shut down on them, if you love them enough and you care about them enough, by all means, please reach out and talk to them and discuss what it is that your triggers are, because we cannot guess. We're not psychics. I mean, I have discernment and I see certain things, but I can't see everything, and certain things like that I might be oblivious to it. So in your dealings, in your relationships, and that's all relationships, in your dealings
friendships,
and in your relationships, friendships,
co-workers.
situations, look, co-workers, acquaintances, business partners, in any aspect of a relationship, I beg of you and I plead with you to communicate with that person and let that person know what's going on, because at the end of the day, something that you could have said to them might have triggered something in them and brought back some bad memories. And of course, if they don't share that with you, you'll never know. And then they shut down on you and you don't know what happened. Like you're lost and don't know, dazed and confused, like what I do, like what happened. And it shouldn't be to the point to where you hold this in for 2 years and not tell nobody what they actually did to you.
Nothing.
If if
It was
if that's
like that
even
poem you posted. That was the nigga the whole time. I'm so
if
ready to
that's
play
even the
that.
case, even if that's even the case, but I just want to say, make sure that you guys are communicating effectively with that other person in the situation.
I'm just gonna say when my friends hurt, my sisters hurt, I don't care if it's my male friends, my female friends, my young friends, old friends, I don't care. When you hurt, I hurt. You know what I'm saying? And man, I couldn't even talk to her at all yesterday, Bob, because I was so broke down on the way home, knowing and feeling exactly what she's going through, because it's tough to double grieve. And people don't get it, but it's okay. Just hope your day don't never come. That's why I tell y'all to be the light in somebody else's darkness every time we end, because you don't know when your night time is gonna be. Okay?
Right.
So store up some favor from some folk. And it might be some folk, probably more than likely some folk you don't even know, that you gonna
Right.
find the love and the favor with. Not folk that you hang with all the time. That's when the realest of the realists come out, when people be dying or people get their niche in life and they get in that money and they finally achieving the goals that they want to. That's when you find out who the real people is.
Right.
So just stay focused. But Des, we gonna go over your asking for a friend real
Yeah.
quick, and then we gonna
Let's
get
go.
to the
Let's go.
asking for a friend. What do you when a man tells another woman that his son was killed just for sympathy? So you saying what do you do when a man tells a woman that his son was killed just so he gets sympathy? So the son wasn't killed?
So
Man,
they
I don't
lied?
know.
They
That's mental
lied?
health because that ain't nothing to be playing with.
Boy, listen, look at here.
Too many black women and men out here whose sons is gone for real that wish and y'all playing. What do you do? I wouldn't nothing. I wouldn't have nothing to say to him no more. Like I'm even if I am a person who had a kid with him, it would be the limitedest conversation. Yes, no, he needs, she needs, do you have, are you coming to get, like, then even in that though, I would be skeptical because you didn't brought up killing and the killing didn't happen. So was you homicidal in the deepest thoughts of your mind? And should I let our child go with this? I mean, I don't know. For me, my mind, I'm a deep thinker, always been dimensional thinker. So I don't went all off into the 1,001 scenarios that could happen. So
That's crazy.
I don't know this. That's crazy. So the son, can you elaborate? Was the son not killed? And give me some more. Give me some more. Give me some more. Elaborate.
Now when people that's just crazy. You talking about unalive somebody being unalive. I mean, what is that?
So
Who
was they unalive? Come on, Des, where you go, girl? Man, what do y'all think? I mean, y'all in here, the people that's in here, y'all allowed to comment what y'all think. Like, what in the world type time is it? Like, I don't know. That's some weirded out stuff. Sound like some mental health to me. But Des, when you come back in, we'll get back to it. I don't know if you got a phone call, you at work, chiming in or what, but just hit us back when you can elaborate for the people so we can get a better understanding. Is this fool just playing and did somebody really die or did he get hurt at least? Did he get hurt and he exaggerated or did he just make it all up? I need answers. Okay, you got one, sis, or
that's a little weird. Yeah, that's a lot of weird.
I don't even see it.
Huh?
I said,
Uh
I don't,
Passion and Poetry said that's a little weird. Oh,
that's
hold
the
on. Oh,
very
wait. Okay, she said he was hit by a car walking to the store, had the woman bring him to the hospital and lied, saying that he died going to Bayside Hospital. What? So, oh, the person just got hit by a car. Wow. So the person just lied. Okay, he lied. His son is alive and well. And what I don't get, what would possess a person to put that on, first of all, put that negative energy out there in the atmosphere in the first place? Because the power, life and death is in the power of the
really,
tongue.
it
And
really is.
you
It is
cannot
a
sit up
shame.
there. You cannot sit up there and put that on. Some mess around and happen and the son be unalive for real, or not even the son could been him. Like, who does that for attention? Like for attention seeking? That's absolutely nuts. That is absolutely nuts.
And is.
And and you know what, Des, to be honest, dismiss, walk away, walk away. I don't care who it is. Walk away. Because that's toxic behavior. And if he would put something like that out in the atmosphere, just think about what else he might put out in the atmosphere. So no, absolutely no, ma'am. Walk away. Right, Monique. What kind of sympathy is that man looking for? That's what I'm trying to figure out. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
The man that cried wolf. Something. He got
Yeah,
mental
but
health.
who cries wolf like in that
He
way? Who does
got
that?
mental health.
Baby, that's crazy.
It's mental health. Mm,
I got a new piece, y'all. Can you see it?
mm-mm.
Hold on.
Girl, I know what. Mm. Okay. Oh yeah, that's pretty. What stone is that?
Citrine,
Yeah, like
my birthstone, actually.
yeah, definitely psychological.
How?
They said psychological help. I said absolutely
Right.
psychological.
Very, very much so. Very, very much so.
Is a man a straight man? Is he feminine? What's going on?
That's just crazy.
Mm.
Run, Des. Run. Don't walk, Des. Run.
Even
Don't
if he just
walk.
a friend, just
Run. Right.
limit off.
I don't care what type of relationship it is.
That's he's
Run, Des.
dangerous. That's dangerous.
Run. Run, Des, with the quickness and don't look back.
That's dangerous.
Don't look back.
So
Mess around and turn into Lot's wife as a pillar of salt. Don't look back. Keep going. Don't keep going. She said, "Yeah, he's straight."
oh well. That was some I, I don't know. Excuse
Yeah, that's
me.
that's 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 absolutely ridiculous.
And is. So what's up with the next question?
Okay, next question. Let me get back to him.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm, we gonna do. Let's see. All right. So asking for a friend. You finally meet the man or woman of your dreams, and they have everything you ever dreamed of except two things. Okay. So the man has erectile issues
We're
and
gonna start with the
his with the
ladies first.
ladies first. So the man, he has erectile issues and his breath is really bad. Are you willing to work through it? What are some of the measures you are willing uh, to go to fight for love? Or are you staying and being disloyal due to the erectile dysfunction? Whew, that was a mouthful. Literally. Um, okay. You said run. Wait, you said ED and bad. Yes, I did. Two. Two. ED and the bad breath. So what we doing, ladies? We staying. We gonna help them out. We gonna get them some hygiene products and some go what is it called? uh shoot,
Some of the guru mouthwash off of TikTok.
shoot, or this or are we helping them make a doctor's appointment to see what the issue is? You said that ain't gonna fix none. It ain't gonna Jasmine. Jasmine said that ain't gonna fix nothing, and he got everything else we want. Yeah, Monique, he has everything else that you desire except just those two things. He got ED and he got bad breath. Now, one thing I can say about the breath situation, both are reversible. Let's be clear. Both issues are reversible
We
with
don't
diet,
know.
with in most cases, I will say in most cases, those things can girl, get away from me. That ain't just no. He needs to do. He
But
gonna
we
have to
don't know
use.
what's wrong with them. We making up scenarios.
But
So, but
but
this
that's
for the
but that's
basic.
what I'm saying now. What I'm saying is we have to. He needs to go to the doctor for medical assessment first and foremost. So I believe that I would try to convince him to go to make him a doctor's appointment and
It could be
make
his gum or his stomach or
it.
his stomach.
That's what I'm saying. Like that is regardless, whether it be a gum issue, halitosis, or it be a gut issue. But halitosis and all that stems from the gut because
Yeah.
there's bacteria in the body that's causing the odor to come out. So again, like I said, he needs to go to the doctor and get an assessment on what actually is the issue, because without you knowing exactly what the issue is, you can't you can't fix it if you don't know what the issue is, right? So use for well,
You can't swallow no Listerine.
sure can't swallow it, sure can't.
So you
But
can you can try some liquid chlorophyll though.
I was getting to that too. That's what I was about to say when you were showing that. I said, nah, he need more of a detox, an internal detox. So he need like some chlorophyll. He need to detox the body,
Um,
detox his
like
gut.
fruit regimen.
Yeah, get on a fruit, and that fruit regimen right there is gonna help with the ED as well. That's what I'm telling you. People don't understand that health
Unless
is
he has
wealth.
a prostate issue.
Right. Unless well, in the prostate issue, there are herbs and things of that nature that can help
Yeah,
strengthen the
the
prostate.
bitter, the bitters.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
And so we can, again, like I said, that's a medical thing that needs to be addressed. And I feel like if you really care about that person and you love them, they got everything that you possibly want in that situation. By all means, I'm not just gonna leave them high and dry. That's just me. I'm not gonna leave them high and dry. I will attempt to assist them in whatever way I can. Now, on the flip
Now
side of that, on
going
the flip
together.
side, if they are not willing to help themselves, then I can't do anything for them, because that's something that they have to do on that's something they have to want to do. Me wanting to help you and me giving you all these things and tools and whatever, and you're not using it, then what's the point? What's the point?
Okay. So say he gets his breath together. They find out, his gums, his stomach and stuff is good, but he still is suffering with the ED. That cannot be reversed. He still has everything that you need in a man. Are you staying and being disloyal due to his erectile dysfunction, or are you just gonna stay and be loyal?
Let me say, okay, it's two sides of that. Because listen here, it's 2024, right? It's 2024. There are too many things out here that can assist you in that area. You, it's too many things out here.
Like what?
It's too many things out here that can assist you
Things
in that
like
area.
what?
You have, first of all, you speaking from a kind of
You can use what?
experience scenario.
Monique, now his breath is all right. He can use that. Use what?
I
What
know
can use
I'm
that?
getting to it. I'm getting to it, Monique. Hold on. I'm finna get into that. I'm finna get into that. So
Oh,
as
y'all
my
know I
girl
be
said,
slow.
and like I said, speaking from an experience driven uh solution. Okay. So in the other things that there are very much other things that can be done. Typically, stop laughing. Typically, let me be politically correct here.
Be
Typically,
politically correct.
typically when guys have this dysfunction, typically, now this is a typical situation, not everyone, but in many cases, they already know what their lacking is, so they know what that weakness is, so their strengths go above and beyond the call of duty to make sure that they are satisfying a person in a way and maybe not that way. So if they know that they have erectile dysfunction and they can't keep it up for the full time, they know how to. It's called foreplay. It's called
Kind of
intimacy.
layer.
They know how to use other parts of their body
Mm-hmm.
to, hey Kent, what's going on? Long time. They they can use parts of their body. We have these, okay? We have these. We have toys. We have this right here. It's plenty of things that can be substituted for that. And even if and some men use the cock rings to assist in keeping to to help in that manner so that they can stay up long enough for it to for them to be able to get the
What are
person
you
to.
doing, Dad?
Dad said we are not doing any foreplay. I will throw up on you. Period.
Oh,
What
girl, you
you?
missing out. I don't know what the word.
What, girl?
That's
Listen
everything.
here.
I don't want it if it ain't
That,
there.
but that to me,
Foreplay,
that's crazy.
role play, let's
To
play.
me,
Something.
that's crazy because foreplay is a mind thing. Yes, it is a mind thing. It is a mind thing. But foreplay is a must. That is a must. That is an absolute must and a deal breaker if that's not taken care of first. That's a
And
deal breaker for
okay,
me.
let's ask Des is, what do you think foreplay is? Because a lot of people, I'm not trying to
Oh,
be funny,
she's
but a
talking
lot of
about
people,
you talking about if the breath's still bad. Oh, she said I'm just playing with y'all. Oh, Dad, stop playing.
I was going to say, because,
I was about to say,
what do you
girl,
think
what's wrong with
foreplay
you?
is? Because it's
What's
all
wrong
kind of
with you?
levels of foreplay.
I was about to say, what's wrong with you, girl? Come on now. But yeah, I mean, it's 2024. Like, it's too many things. It's too many things that can be done.
Yeah.
Those in the community, those in the community make do. So why can't we make do? I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying. If those in the community can make do with situations, then why can't we make do with situations?
Okay. So moving on to the men, the men now, the men.
The men?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So men, let me go back to the men's question. You didn't give your answer though.
I just feel like if it's reversible, do everything you can to get it reversed. I mean, if you need to lose the weight, let's lose the weight. If you need to change your diet, I'll cook for you what you need to get yourself together, get that weight off, get yourself right. Because most black men, it really has to do with diet and weight. You know, it has to do with what the trash we put in our body, and if we have a lot of excess weight, the older you get, because that begins to affect you. You on blood pressure meds. Now you lightweight diabetic, so you this medicine, and a lot of times that will create the erectile dysfunction. So for me, I mean, I got a big black bag of gags. I mean, let's just figure it out. I mean, at this point, though, if you're not gonna try to do nothing, I can't. I'm not doing that.
Right, right, right.
I mean, you know, you're not trying to do nothing. Like, you
Right.
know, there's some guys that just be like, well, I'm all right, because they in their self and their ego. Baby, you all right, but I'm not, okay? And you about to be all right by yourself,
By
because
your
I'm
own look, by
still
your
I'm
own
still very much
self.
alive and very much got to drive. So I'm gonna need you to keep time. So that's the
Right. All right. So, men, this is your question. So, if she has
wait
everything,
for y'all answers.
so men, and Kent, you on here, so let's hear from you. Um, Men, okay, so she has everything, but she recently had body work done and she has an odor. It's not overbearing, however, it is distasteful and not a good what? Budgeter. And she's not a good budgeter, so she like to spend money and can't hold the finances together. So she has body odor,
But she
has a
got a
slight
banging body now because she got some
she
work done.
yeah, she had that work done. She had that
I like
BBL
that.
Drizzy. She got that BBL Drizzy and that the mommy makeover. She even got that mommy makeover and that 360, that lipo 360. So she looking pretty good right now. But she has a slight body odor and
She's not a good budget.
Kasai.
Are you
But
working it out? Are you working it
are
out, or what
are you?
solutions can
Yes,
you come up with to fight for her? Because
yes.
she the woman of your dreams, but once she got this body work done, she got a little bit tankness to her, and more than likely she did it for you. So I mean, you just saying F that, Kassan? And she not a good budgeter. So what are you willing to do for fight for her? What solutions can you come up with, man, that you could think of that you are willing to do and that you could create for her to become the better person for you and for herself?
Y'all gonna try to help her get through it? You gonna buy some products? Cause like I have some. I'm gonna show you this product right here. No, this is not a paid gig. I bought this with my own money. It's called
And I bought my
her.
breast stuff with
It's
my own.
called Her Fantasy, and it's called Her Fantasy Box. And this particular pill is called Body Magic, and it removes body odor naturally, and it freshens the underarms, fresher smelling breath.
So it's
Also,
like liquid chlorophyll in a pill.
it is chlorophyll. Basically, they are chlorophyll tablets. Okay, we got
Mm-hmm.
that. We got that. Let me see. Do I have my other stuff in here? Uh, we got that. There are different feminine washes that you can get. Um, Make sure that you get the ones that are alkaline based and not acidic to your body, because your lady parts are already very acidic. So you want to balance out the pH.
And
So
you also can make your own feminine wash.
yeah. So this particular company, they have a whole bunch of things. They have their oils as well. They have their oils, and the oil refreshes. It also helps with discoloration in that region. It helps with the if you're a shaver and you like her to be trimmed up down there. um it helps with razor bumps, and it helps with a lot of different things. But again, there are hundreds and hundreds of products out
Okay,
there.
there are, but they need to talk because they ain't giving me no feedback about what y'all gonna do to fight for
Kassan
her.
said
Because
F
I ain't gonna
that.
keep
But F
fighting
that
for
why,
y'all. Y'all
Kassan?
can fight for us.
So you ain't gonna try to help your girls smell better.
And she everything you
And
ever
she
wanted to find.
she your
She just got
perfect.
those two things.
She just lacking those two things that are very doable that you can fix. Now, with the spending wise, if y'all are actually married or getting to that point, now you can fix a budget and make sure that she maintains that budget. You can always do that. You can
Give her an
you can
allowance.
help give her an allowance, take a financial class. You know what I'm saying?
Do it
teach her
together.
teach her financial literacy teach her financial literacy so that she understands the power of money and the value of it, and how we can't afford to be out here spending frivolously because we got an empire to build. Let's talk
That part.
about that.
Let's be able Let's be able
And what
to that.
and that's some of the things that we we do not do because we were not taught that. And systemic wise, we really haven't had the means to. But when you do have the means and you are financial literate, then you need to each one teach one. Pass it on, pay it forward, and pass it on down the line, and let everybody, so that everybody can benefit it for it, because we all need to worry about generational wealth.
Okay, a few people
Just
came in, and if you guys don't know what the question was, it was men. You have a woman, you've met a woman, she is everything that you have wanted her to be. She recently had like she said, a mommy makeover, BBL, and since she's had that work done, she has a slight odor. It's not overbearing, however, it is a bit distasteful. And she is not a good budgeter. What are you willing to work out? And what solutions are you willing to come up with to fight for her, to fight for your relationship, to make sure that, that doesn't ruin everything else that she is? Or are you the kind that's going to dwell on the two negatives and that's just it? That's over. You're done. So, I need some feedback. Damn it, Chef Boy. You on here? Tap in. What's going on? Kassan, you ain't saying nothing but fuck that, and I don't like that talk. Um, Come on, let's get into it. Victor, if you still on here, come on, let's talk about it. Tap in. We need some answers.
who's
Y'all say we don't listen to y'all.
yeah.
Well, we here.
Kent, what you say, Kent? Take time. No, that's something else. Kent, you still on here or you left? Kent probably over there on the grill somewhere cooking food somewhere, so he might
Well,
have
I
stepped
need
out.
some of
He,
that.
yeah, he might have stepped out for a minute.
Okay. Chef Boy, what's on?
Thanks for the hearts and the love.
Yes, in the hundreds. They
Come
ain't
on,
trying to.
come on with it, fellas. Y'all need to speak up.
Y'all always talking about nobody listening to y'all. We just got our own mindset and opinions. And we say that y'all ain't for us. Well, I'm giving you a chance right now. Tell us How you for us? She got everything except for two things.
And I just gave you a whole product line that you can research and look up. I
What's the
mean,
name
if
of
you
it?
her fantasy box, her fantasy box. There's her fantasy box. There's Dynasty Organics. There is, and I use a lot of these products. There's this it's a small black owned
So is
company
that
called Out.
is that .com.org?
Yeah, her fantasy box. Actually, they have a whole TikTok page, and you can go to their TikTok page, and their sales on a regular basis.
Okay, but is it .org or .com?
.com, I think. Let me look it up. Let me look it up.
Let me hold you tight,
Let's see.
only for one night. Come on. All right, well, I'm moving on to the next question because y'all ain't talking about nothing, but y'all always complaining, so I don't even want to hear it. While you looking up, I'll pin some more stuff.
But
Okay,
there,
so
but men are. You know how men are. They not trying to they not trying to work through things. They want it packed up and ready to go,
this
and
is
they
not
don't like
not
to put work in. Remember, they don't like to
served.
put work in.
This is not the ice cream at the Dairy Queen, but it's the served ice cream. We ain't no we. Y'all want us to wait and always. Right, exactly. Why so quiet, Monique? That's what I'm saying. Because any other time, y'all on here going in, talking back, but now y'all ain't seeing much. But I'm just saying, like, at the end of the day, y'all always want us to work for y'all. Say we don't work out for y'all. We this, we that. Okay, so we saying that we gonna work it out with y'all. With y'all, PPs is not working, and your breath smell like dinosaur, but we still willing to work it out for you. But y'all ain't trying to talk. Y'all not trying to talk.
Right. Let's figure it out. Let's figure it out, y'all.
Well, I'm going on to the next question. It says, men asking for a friend. Why do y'all dummy down for basic females over a woman of substance? Are y'all afraid of the woman of substance? Do you feel she thinks she's better than you? Do y'all think she will leave you behind?
Mm.
Why do y'all dummy down? Like y'all will take the basic Lil Young sexy red. Y'all will go for the basic video vixen. Y'all will go for, the fugazi. Y'all will deal with females who just really in it just to win it. They ain't in it for no long haul. The moment your butt stroke out, get sick, fall out, and ain't bringing in no more munties, she like, bye, hunty. So why do y'all do that? Why do y'all lower yourselves down? Y'all would dummy yourselves down, y'all careers, who y'all are as men, who y'all was raised
I'll
as
be
men,
right
who
back.
those who have fathers in the house that were positive fathers. You would take the very things that they taught you on how to treat beautiful, good women, and you will go down to find some old young girl who ain't about nothing, and she really want to see if you gonna slay and lay and if you gonna pay. Like, I'm just trying to figure it out. Why do y'all do that? Asking for a friend.
Asking. Well, what say you, man?
I hear crickets in my room. Chirp, 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 chirp. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Talk to me dirty, talk to me that. Talk to me once, talk to me twice. I be trying to figure it all out. Mm, mm. Well, I'm just gonna say why I think that y'all do dumb yourself down. I do think a lot of y'all men are intimidated by strong willed go getting women because somewhere along the line you felt like you were inferior to her for whatever reasons. You feel like you're not adequate to her, and you cannot stand up and level up next to her. And that's the thing that makes us upset because that's not even how we be thinking. Like women like me who are go-getters who are going to make that way if they got to, they're going to go for it. They're not going to give up. They're going to fight and strive. We want the same type of man beside us with the same bulldog tenacity. We don't want to overstep our bounds and be in your limelight as the leader, but we can still know how to run the business and still make time for fantasy. Why are a lot of y'all afraid of that? And I'm saying ages from 30 to 50 or over 50. Why are y'all like that? Why? Like, are y'all afraid that the woman will outshine you? Are you stuck in ego? Can you not uh, handle a woman if she's like outgoing in the limelight and you might be kind of reserved in the background? Does that make you feel like you can't compete? But y'all shouldn't even be in competition. Y'all should be
T,
on the same team. Hey,
what's up?
T. So I'm just trying to understand, why do y'all act like that? Like, why do y'all dumb yourself down? Y'all would go for a basic babe over a woman of substance who has goals, who has visions, who have dreams, who are on the pathway of completing those things or walking in those things, and she wants to include you in those things. But instead, you feel like you're not the standard, or you're not why? You feel like inadequate to her when she sees you possibly as everything. But y'all will basically side pass, overlook, purposely self-sabotage that to go be with somebody who don't want nothing to do with you no way. I'm just trying to figure it out. Help me help you understand. Y'all quiet today, boy. This
They
is like
quiet.
church.
Look, they
Stay
quiet
out.
today.
Did I step on corns and toes and bunions from them
They
steel toe boots?
fellas quiet,
I need
quiet
some
as heck
answer.
today. They
Well,
quiet.
asking for a friend, they don't want to answer, friend. They
Well,
don't want to
okay.
answer. Monique, what you think why they do it? Let's talk then, women, because we gonna talk. They always say we talk too much. When we give you the platform to talk, y'all up in here sucking on y'all thumb or slide. Monique, why you think they like that? Terrell, why you think men is like that? Is you like that? Oh, you said you did not say that. Say what, Mo? Lord Jesus, what I say? I said it, or Mo said it.
What?
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to ask. And she said, you right about that too. And then she said, you did not say that. And then she fell out. And then she said, definitely, I had a guy tell me I was too ambitious and he wasn't ready. And he was ready, or he wasn't ready, because you have was ready. Wasn't. Okay, I see the correction. Right. Like, I get that a lot. Like, people all the time. Like, my one friend, I love him to pieces. He moved away, or else we would have been together. Like, we would be already on like our 5th year. Like, love him. That's David. He know who he is. Love him to pieces. We stay in touch often, and he always looked out for me from the first time I moved here. And he's older, and everybody know I've shared this before. I ain't never liked no older guys. To me, he was trusted and molester. Don't be looking at me. What's wrong with you? So, um, but he never came at me like that. Like, even when we went out on dates and shopping sprees, he never asked me for nothing. He would be like, Mo, what you want? And he told me the main reason why. That's why I feel like when it come to that, he always asks me, why you ain't with nobody, Mo? Like, you so ambitious. You was just so beautiful inside first. He was like, I don't understand why you still single. And I was like, because I'm not settling no more. And I said, plus you moved away, and we just laughed. And so he just always say, you know, you always have a bar set. He said, so really your bar is set. I said, and you set a bar. I said, because you never asked me for nothing, and you basically treated me like the empress that I am. Like, he never said no sexual advances to me, nothing. We dated for like 2 years. He took me on trips. I went and let him meet my kids, because that's how I am. You know, I was just like, no. And after like a year and a half, he like, Mo, come on now. You know I ain't no dang on pedophile or nothing. If you don't come on so I can take your son fishing, you know, that type of stuff. But he set a bar that I know how I'm supposed to be treated without no strings attached. He never tried to sleep with me like for 2 years. It was just like nothing. He was like, I already did what I'm going to do. I done had enough women in the world. He said, I don't care nothing about that. I want companionship. I want somebody that's going to respect and appreciate what I have to bring. Hey, we went out, we went everywhere, we ate, we shopped, we did that. And he was always so respectful to this day. So I feel like a lot of men dummy down for the lower because they don't want to be accountable. They don't want to have to be pulled out of their basic zone into their excellent zone. I feel like they don't want a woman who's going to pull out of the greatness inside of them because they too fearful of if they get through that greatness, they might fail. And so what if you fail? We all fail. If that woman is pulling that out of you, she going to be there with you when you fall. Y'all going to fall together. I don't understand. So for me, it makes me feel like y'all just want to be basic. Basic is easy. Basic is comfortable. Basic is something you used to and you can do basic. But can you do your best self? Can you do your highest best self? Can you do the excellent self of yourself? And so that's what I feel. I feel like men dummy down for basic females because they are too afraid to walk in their God-given excellence. Anybody else? What you think, Mo and Mo?
Possibly. And it goes back again to, like I said previously, they don't want to put in the work though.
Why be lazy and be miserable? Like, I don't, it's so stupid. People just,
Com- complacency. Because how many of our male friends done told us, or people we've had over the years on this on here that
please
said,
play
"Oh,
that. When you get
I
done, please, I don't
I
mean to cut
say
you off real quick, but please play that poetry piece, the spoken word piece. You got to. I don't
okay."
listen to that like 20 times a day. Go ahead.
Because it's complacency. Oh, I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? I'ma just stay because. Or they use the kids as an example. I'ma just stay. We got kids together. I'ma just stay for the kids. Who wants your kids to be in a toxic environment? Regardless of if are not, y'all don't argue or whatever, you're still not showing your child that
We
there's healthy.
can feel the
You're
tension.
you're still not showing your child that a healthy relationship, because if you doing one thing over here and you're over here doing this and she over there doing that, y'all not coming together as that's concerned. It's just y'all just two parents coexisting
And
in a space, in
kids know that.
the same
They know
space.
my daddy just here.
Kids know,
My
kids
mama.
can sense that. Kids can sense that.
Absolutely. I was one of those
Kid,
kids.
kids can sense that. Kids can decipher when something ain't right. They can see it, they can feel it, because they come from both of you. They come from both of you, so they can tell if there's something wrong with y'all. Like, it's like kids are don't get it twisted. Kids are kids are smart.
You said so they don't have to do as much.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like they want to do the
I
bare
said.
minimum. But why wouldn't you want to? Okay. And then
Like
y'all
I
was so
said,
upset.
complacency.
Please play that. And then y'all want to. And if I could show y'all, and I would never, do anything like that because I'm really big on confidentiality. Just don't ever cross me. So or try to, and what I mean by cross me, like try to use something that I've told you out of love and trust for you, because baby, the low side gonna drag. But if I could show y'all my inbox from high school people to now, that's like, oh my God, I didn't know. And if I would have knew then, and dang, I should have never did and did it. I'm talking about right now messages, up to date, 2024, 23, 2020, 21. You would be like, what? Like, don't keep coming back talking about I'm the one. I know who I am. I was your groomer. I groomed you for the next heifer that you ain't even end up staying with. No way. But then you think you're going to spin the block. We going to get to that, Monique.
All about
Then you think
to
you
say
going
that's the next question coming up.
but you think you going to spin the block. Like, most of the time, play the video, because that stuff resonates so heavy on my soul today. I like listen to that like it was the word of God.
Well,
And that's how it touched my soul.
it came from it in that aspect.
Yes,
Let me get it
yes,
queued
it
up.
was. That was the gospel right there. She laid it down. And what?
All right. So this is
Whew. Hallelujah.
this young lady's name is All Things Cara J. And how are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake or if he's the one? When they have mastered the art of pretending to care just to break your heart for fun, I swear I'm done. I'm done filling up tanks that have no problem with leaving me empty. And as bad as I want to be in love right now, I ain't got another heartbreak left in me. I ain't got another I don't want to hurt you for men that have no intention to ever stay, then a few years later try to spin the block claiming I'm the one that got away and I don't be having shit to say. I'm sure all the ladies can relate. How many of us are the type of women that men learn to love too late? Because when they have us in their care, it's like they never seem to know how to act. And once you don't give a fuck no more, that's when they begging for you back. Like, listen, I speak a love over you. I speak a love over you so powerful that he builds you up and holds you down. May the next man you love not have to win you back because he gonna get it right the first time around. May the next time you fall in love be the one that make you understand why I ain't work with no one else. May it be a love that loves you so much that you fall in love with yourself, my love. You don't always need help. We constantly internalize the shit that they do. Sometimes you'll be trying to take accountability when it wasn't even you. Now you sitting in a chair with your therapist trying to fix yourself and get your confidence strong, trying to unpack where you went wrong when it was the nigga all along. Allow yourself the space to heal, my love. Allow yourself the time to grieve. Because sometimes the only thing you can do to fix it is pack up your things and leave. And I wish you so much safety on this journey, babe. No one has intention on saving us. So guard your heart when you go back outside, because loving men, dangerous. How are you supposed to tell if he's a mistake?
And so the part that I want y'all to metaphorically know, because not everybody is coinciding in a home, but pack your stuff and leave. Pack up trying to say it, the compartment of your heart where you opened it. Pack them up and leave. You know, pack them up and dismiss that situation because you being disrespected.
Alexa.
You not being valued.
Alexa.
So not everybody coincides in the same. So everybody's so literal. No, the parts of your heart that you availed, that you gave, take back, pack it up, and go in another direction. Because at the day, what it is. People always wanting to spin my block. I swear, and I'm like, I don't have nothing to say. Like, you fumbled me. I know who I am. I know that I've been a dynamic person from a child to now. I ain't say perfect. I said dynamic. Because in my dealings, I deal with people always with my heart being pure. And if I want the best for you, it's going to be assuredly sure that that's what it is. So, and with my sister, the same way. Like, we love hard and unconditionally. Like, in the stuff that we've gotten, we ain't deserve that. But because we loved people who was broken. And that's the thing with a healer. We
And
attract
I was about to say
those that
that
are
comes
broken.
with the empath. That comes with the empath territory. So
Absolutely.
because we're put here to be fixers, we're put here to be healers. But in that, the downfall to that is the fact that we get hurt in the midst of that. while we're helping heal others, we don't have that same reciprocation back in return.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ain't nobody got nothing to say.
Girl, this girl done called in and now I can't hear.
Oh, you gonna have to put your phone on do not disturb when you go live.
Yeah. So
You
yeah,
heard what
that's
I
just it.
said?
Huh?
I said, you heard what I said? You're going to have to start putting your
Yeah, I heard you
phone
about do
on Do
not
Not
disturb.
Disturb.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so get into spinning the block asking for a friend.
You
Your turn, Mo.
want me? You want me to read it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on. I got to get back to it because my...
Shoot. Girl. Sometimes, you got to recycle something.
I
Sometimes.
I don't have a problem
Because if you
with
don't want to be adding bodies, some people you have to recycle.
yeah,
Now, I believe in
I
recycle.
don't have a problem with spinning the block in certain situations, but if it's a repetitive cycle of the toxicity, I'm not gonna be able to do it. So asking for a friend, how many years need to pass before you let someone spin the block?
There it is.
You heard? How many? What's the time limit on spinning the block, y'all? How many years? Or is there a time limit? You said about 20 years? Monique, Monique, you cutting up today, girl. You cutting up. So you saying you'll wait. I think what they're asking is how long will you, I guess, um, different things. It could be how long how long has it been since you've been with that person for them to spin the block? Or plenty of time to change and evolve. Yeah, that's enough time for them to change and evolve. Monique said 20 years, Mo.
Girl, if I could tell you the 20-year DMs I'm getting, I guess. I think you still on that. Okay. But that's what Sagittarius, Scorpio, I ain't gonna go on all that. We will leave a lasting impression on your soul, baby. Don't play with us. We ain't even got to
No.
do numbers. Talk to you. I ain't talking about even nothing physical. Just talk to you. You know, that's the impact on the soul, baby.
Yep.
Yeah. So, Y'all said, guys, what y'all think? What about it? Spinning the block. You know, one of your ex-girlfriends from high school, college. How you feel about them spinning the block? Do y'all spin the block? Do y'all recycle?
They do it all the time.
What's up? Speak. I can't wait till next Wednesday.
Men do that all the time because they always spinning the block, especially with their baby mamas.
Spin the block with your baby mama. I don't spin no blocks with no baby daddy.
Well, you can't because they. Let
I
me.
don't want to.
That's what I'm saying. They was trash. So why would you spin them?
Well, what I thought wasn't trash, but their behavior is trash.
That's what I'm talking about.
But she talking about spinning a block on some physical stuff, and I'm just saying, what I taught them was, Josh, I won't take that. What laid down was wonderful, but I don't like y'all at all. Not one bit.
But shoot, in those cases, it don't even make sense to even go there because shoot, if I can't stand you long enough to look at you, I don't want none of that from you anyway.
Oh,
Cause,
no, no.
'Cause I promise you, some of these folk make my whole being
As
cringe.
make your behind want to chew and spit tobacco.
Make me want to just in my mouth a little bit and just spit it out. Just
Mm-hmm. I'm glad.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's see.
I'm
Yeah.
good. You got another question?
Uh-huh. Asking for a friend. A woman sent this to a manly man. If you're a manly man, how do you respond when you know she is designed so well for you? She texts this man, and the text says, if you want me and you want that same version you say you love about me, only way is you put in the work. Prove yourself, fight for me, show up for me.
Mm.
You can and have you have and can create the availability, the mindset, and have a concept and the time. If not, I appreciate all that we were. Oh, cause it is always options. I just choose you first.
Mm. Mm.
Man, what's up, Rye? Sexual chocolate, sexual chocolate.
Who is
Okay, I'm gonna
that?
ask that again, man. I mean, a woman sent this to a manly man. Ain't no funny, stuff going on. And I'm asking this: if you're a manly man, how do you respond when you know that this woman is designed so well for you, and she texts you and says, "If you want me," and that same version you say you love about me, the only way is you to put in the work and prove yourself for me, improve yourself, fight for me, and show up for me. You have and can create the availability, the mindset, and have the concept and the time. If not, then I appreciate all that we were due to, because I always have options. I just choose you. What do y'all have to say? What would be your response to a woman you may have not been intertwining or, giving her your best or your, you
Oh,
know,
somebody said peace. So you gonna peace her?
oh,
Hmm.
that's, that's, that's how he's speaking, because I said Raheem, sexual
Oh,
chocolate,
okay.
saying peace.
Oh,
Hello.
okay, got you. I thought he was saying he piece her
But
out. I'm like, dang, you
he
cold?
probably will.
Look,
Come on and
cold,
answer it, Raheem.
cold
He probably will
blooded.
because he a Leo.
Oh, understood. Cold blooded.
All right, man. Y'all quiet. Y'all ain't trying to do nothing. I'm about to go to the alley. I ain't messing with y'all.
They don't want to know nothing today. They don't want to
They
talk
don't want
about
nothing.
nothing.
Well, I guess they too scared. Don't say we ain't never opened up platforms for y'all to express y'all deepest and most intimate thoughts on asking for a friend Wednesday or any other Real Talk Wednesday or Girl Talk Wednesday or any other talk time, because we do. Raheem, how would you respond to that woman if you know she is everything? What you gonna do? Are you gonna show up? Are you gonna fight for her? Are you just gonna be like, well, whatever then, I don't got time, because she don't mean nothing to you? Like, what you gonna do? You on here quiet. I'm gonna give you do 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 do. Come on, Raheem. We tried, Mo. Yeah, we did. We tried and we tried. So when the good ones like us to get away, don't be trying to spin no block. 20 years. Mo said 20 years. You can try to spin the block in 20 years.
Hmm.
I don't know. You said you don't know. Why you don't know? You too woke not to know.
I spent
Yeah,
the
you know
block
when
in
you
20 years
when
and
you
you
hit them,
see what
you
happened to
hit
me.
them with the open, vulnerable questions. The men don't want to talk about it. They want to talk about surface stuff. When you get down deep, they gotta think and get in that heart chakra. Hey, let's talk about it. When we want to dig down in that heart chakra, y'all don't have none. Y'all don't know none. Y'all can't say none. Y'all need to start being surface men and dig down deep and be dimensional men. Dimensional, meaning you can be all things to all people, not fugazi, but real, and be able to tap into that. Well, you know what? I don't know. I might be a little shook too, because shoot, I don't want to be her either. That type of stuff. But y'all will pretend like y'all so cool, so smooth. Y'all got it all together.
We don't want to talk about her.
You can talk about her on your podcast. That wasn't the asking for a friend question. Now, if you want to pose a question asking for a friend and talk about Kamala, then okay. But other than that, I'm not talking about Kamala. But you can pose it as a question. But that ain't asking for a friend Wednesday. That wasn't the question. The question was about
Yeah,
y'all me.
we're not on political day today.
However, if you pose that as an asking for a friend question, it can be answered. But you have to pose it as an asking for a friend and something about the help will catch you. Yeah. So anyway, we know that y'all come through every week. We appreciate y'all who do participate. The men last week who was on it, they ain't even show up this week, but they showed out last week, so I ain't even feeling no type of way. But the new men that came in, y'all was quiet. I don't know if y'all was scared, y'all were
Oh, somebody
uncomfortable.
wrote something. Fragile ass egos that a lot of us have. We are now in a time where we can seek help and growth to change. A lot of us men have. Okay, understandable.
I agree with that, Speak.
I agree.
I really do. And, you know, most of us really love y'all like that. And we just want the love reciprocated. We are tired of giving more than we are giving. We are tired of being everything to all people. Black women have been everything to all people since we were enslaved. We have been the nanny. We have been the master's mistress. We have been the breastfeeding of the people, babies that wasn't even melanated. We have been everything to all people for all generations, and now we're tired. And we just want the same love that we've given y'all and support y'all back. And I'm not saying every woman is, but when you know that and you see us and women like us, give us that back automatic. We shouldn't even have to ask, because when we walk in a room, our presence shows you who we are. Energy don't lie. You know the difference between, well, you should, unless you're drunk or high, you should know the difference. But you still should know. It's obvious. Energy don't lie. You should know the difference between a jump off and a woman that's about substance and got gold and is about her business and standing on business. You should know the difference. I don't care if she's 25, 55, 55. You know the difference. Y'all cannot keep trying to approach us like we the basic people that you call over on the midnight hour. What's up, Quanah B. Bootsy? My beautiful queen girl. Yeah, y'all can't keep coming around like y'all can just treat us like every other basic female or woman that y'all dealt with, and you have never in your life encountered women like us. Women who are dimensional. That's the only way I can describe it. We know how to make room for fantasy. We know how to run the business. We know how to create. We know how to pray. We know how to get through. We know how to take care of the children. We know how to get before the school board and tell them what it is and fight for the rights of our people, our children. We know how to do all these vast level of things. Yet, all we want to do sometimes is like y'all say, y'all want to come home to a home-cooked meal and a hot bath and a woman be in your peace. But we want to come home to strong arms that ain't scared, emotionally, mentally, physically, spiritually, or financially. We want to come home to a man who got open arms like, baby, I see you out here working hard today. Let me rub your feet real quick. Baby, get up on this massage table. Let me rub you down real quick. We want the same thing. It's equal parts. It ain't me rubbing you down and doing everything for you. We ain't enslaved. Nobody's enslaved. This should be stuff that y'all do because it's out of love and genuine love, because you know how to love. But I believe the most part is that y'all don't know how to love. But like he said, y'all can grow and y'all have people, places, and positions that can help you do that if you as a man want to be a better you, if you want to be the change that needs to be made, if you want to be the generational curse breaker in your family. But that's not what you're looking for, and you want to say basic and you want to say surface stuff, just stay there. But even when we talk about Kamala, it still starts, she's a whatever type of woman she is, black, mixed, whatever. At the end of the day, it still all starts with our individual families and our individual communities, period. Because you don't know how to love, you don't know how to love a woman, you don't know how to love your community, you don't know how to love all of them equally, not just, oh, I do this for my community, I'm here on a basketball field with these kids, but you disrespectful to a woman, or you disrespecting females, and you think that just laying them and slaying them, if you done something, that's not respecting. So, in the same sense, what's the point? Because you got to know how to respect people on all levels and treat them like they want to, and it starts with the woman. Because every boy needs his mom, just like every girl.
Mm-hmm. So he says there is a deadly culture of men who only want superficial. We want to boast about hurting and humping women. We sleep around and do not chase a higher power. Facts. And he said we have not healed from all the shit we went through and just keep adding on to it, to our struggles. We must continue conversations like these. Yeah. And then he said, men are willing to choose hoochies and scared of committing to a housewife. But not all guys, but a lot. You're right.
Yeah. But a lot of guys. Some are not ready to learn either.
I'm
exactly.
texting a lot. Should I join? You can join.
My favorite.
Send a request.
My favorite saying that I tell men, first of all, I have a whole book out. I'm not a mystery. You want to really know who I am, the heart of me? Bruh, Go buy my book. They give me 3 chapters for free about MOROSE on thing. If you really want to know and you're really interested, you're going to look me up. You're going to find out who I am because you really want to say, I want to make this right for her. I need to know what makes her tick. But y'all surface, that's why I treat you. Y'all know who y'all going to be treated like surface because that's all y'all giving me. And I'm deaf. So I don't have time. So my favorite thing that I love to say is either learn me or I'm a lesson. And that goes over most people's heads.
Send
You
them
better
an
learn
invite,
one
Mo.
lesson. I hate to become your karma. And that ain't got nothing to do with me. That's a spiritual thing. I am a spiritual being. You can't mess with spiritual women and think you could do them like you do anybody else and you're going to get away with it. That's why you rolling around or recycling in somebody's inbox years later because you realize if I could show y'all the stuff, the compliments, the, oh my God, when I did this, when I needed that, when I needed prayer, when, okay, I'm just being me naturally. You cannot deal with spiritual women like you deal with basic people. You just can't. You just can't.
Let them in, Mo.
I don't see nothing.
Send them a request.
But hey,
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, I was just
good.
about to put in the chat, like, nah, this is your show, ladies. I can respect that. I was just gonna stay
No,
in the comments because
we always want y'all in. We always invite y'all in. I hate when they don't come in. Go ahead, talk about
I mean, I'm just saying, man. I was riding with one of my homies. He just brought me back from work, actually, man, and he got 19 girlfriends, 5 kids. He stayed in this beat up place, bro. Like and his spirit, you can just tell he's chasing. He just got out of an 8-year relationship, been single for 8 months, and is just jumping back into the world, man. And that's just one representation. You know what I'm saying? I just got out of a relationship. I just broke up with my girlfriend. Not even this past weekend, and I've reached out to a few women, but I don't want to. I don't want to like hurt and hump. I just, as a man, I enjoy female companionship. Um,
absolutely.
if it's just hanging out, like I truly, because I stopped having sex with my girlfriend to be personal, because I wanted to chase my higher power, and I can't lust over a woman's body, like that's in all seriousness, ladies.
That's
I'm not supposed to be doing any of that act, giving her any of me, just like she shouldn't be giving me any of her. So for the past 2 months, we have not done any of those interactions, and it's taking a toll. That could be why we're broken up right now, because we had some times to love on ourselves and get our souls back, because I believe in those things. And man, it's just like, as soon as I let go, like we're still in the I want to see you, I want to hang out, I don't trust you, this phase. And I told her, like, I can give you as much space as you want. I can plan us a dinner a month from now. But right now, Drake got to love of himself, because I can't go back into the next one thinking that she gonna be like her. You know what I'm saying?
Come
When
right.
on. Come
nobody's
on.
different.
Say that.
Everybody's different, but nobody's special. That's the thing. Everybody's different, but nobody's special. So Drake, and this is Drake right here. I gotta figure out I gotta figure out how to love myself. Everything I did for her, open the door, listen to her when I didn't want to, keep a smile on my face, agree to disagree, agree to be disagreeable, hold her with these strong arms of mine, supply the supplies, protect her, pay for the means. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to make sure I could do that for Drake right now. And then I can build myself up, because I'm telling you, I'm in such a fragile state. And I think that whole getting under somebody to get over, I am using that right now, and I still have character flaws, but I don't want to abuse that. You know what I'm saying? I know as a man I want female companionship, but I can't sleep with these women. First off, I'm not allowed to. It's not even my God given. It's not what God wants me to do. But I don't want to be alone, and that's another problem. Niggas are alone. We be gun toting, money bag, this, that, selling crack to the community. You know what I'm saying? Big this, big that. And we be mad lonely unless we really had a dad growing up, or, you know what I'm saying, had uncles around, or had niggas that won't in the streets doing wild ass shit. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Wild ass
Real.
shit.
That's it.
And that hurts us because we go around. I had a conversation with this dude, and he was just telling me about this girl and that girl, but he was a sweet guy. At the end of the day, a lot of guys are sweet guys. We get hurt quickly, and we hold on to hurt like women, but it's different for us. It's a logic thing sometimes. So logically, you don't want to support me. Not that I don't feel your support. I feel like I'm not being supported. It's logistically there. And we play into that math, and we turn it into madness sometimes. Because as soon as I heard him, and I'm talking fast so I can slow it down a little bit too. But so we was in the car, and he was like, you know, he wanted to go spend the night with this girl, and he spent 3 nights with her. She got kids. She's a single. She's a mother who is supporting her children. I don't want to claim anything on her. She's a mother who's supporting her children, and evidently the father or fathers are not in that space with her. You know what I'm saying? So he's there, spent 3 days there. Now the kids are asking, "Are you coming over?" And I heard it in her voice. She said, "I just want to clean my house up and beat her myself because I done had dick and a nigga. That's enough for me." You know what I'm saying? And he went off like, "Oh, you gonna do me like that? You gonna act like that?" And logically, in my mind, in his mind, you're not spending time with me. Like, it's 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, 4 days. You don't want to spend this day. In her mind, I need my space to get to regroup. Because you don't want to see me when I'm depleted. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see me when I'm yelling at my kids. I still want to keep this representation of them. And she even said because women are so fucking graceful and elegant and caring, she said, you can still come over and get a plate. I'll still feed you, but you
Absolutely.
can't lay in my fucking bed. You know what I'm saying? She also said you can bring your ass back over tomorrow and I'll feed you then too. But that's the grace for women. Logistically, the math is the man is hungry now and the man needs to lay his head down now and the man wants something warm now. He wants something warm now, but the women ain't feeling that. And sometimes math and feelings don't add up, and that's why it's hard for us sometimes. You know what I'm saying? That's just his situation. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
true.
I could talk about myself too, but I'm gonna leave it at that. It was just men are really fucking scoring. A lot of men are finally healing themselves, realizing that sleeping around is not healthy for the body, realizing
Mm.
that disregarding women's well-being is not healthy, and
Say that
lying is
again. What? Say that again.
which one, sister? Because I give it all.
Disregarding.
Well,
Disregarding.
disregarding women, disregarding how they feel, how they carry themselves, disregarding the fact that they have to take on the world. They are the world. They are the fucking womb. The world moves because you fucking move. You breathe. The world keeps populating. Yeah, we got the nut, but you are the key. And I can go on and on. But also,
You're bringing me to tears.
also, we as men, we have to. Because women do it too. But I can only talk about a man. I'm a man coming into a women's domain right now. It's It's sad because we think we have to lie, and honesty will hurt real fast, but help
Mm-hmm.
you in the long run.
It goes a long way with us. I'm
Honesty,
totally.
I'm sorry, what you got to say, baby?
I was saying, honesty goes a long way with real women. Like, it'll hurt us, but don't have me looking like no fool. That's when you're going to see the whole flip side of MOROSE. Don't have me looking like no fool. You can tell me in secret and private what somebody going to run up and tell me. You tell me before when you know it's going to come out. Just tell me first so I can deal with you in private. Because when somebody run up and tell I can't tell you how I'm going to react. I can't tell you that. So you're right. Honesty goes a long way.
But it hurts in real time. And that's okay. Because what doesn't hurt? Doing push-ups hurt. Giving birth hurts. Having menstrual cramps hurt. Getting beat on by a nigga hurts. Getting beat on by a bitch hurts. Eating too much and being full hurts. Not getting enough rest hurts. Getting a runny nose hurts. Breaking a bone hurts. But you still got to get through it. It happened real fast. It's sad because I as Drake Pearson, I've learned to stop because I don't like to lie. I've learned to omit the truth because you're not ready to hear that, or I've learned to just keep it up front because why do I have to lie to you? If I'm lying to you, I'm lying to myself already.
Right. That
And
part.
we doing something wrong if I gotta lie to
That
you.
part.
We doing something really fucking wrong,
That
not in
part.
my God's eye, if I'm lying to you. I gotta run that shit back 2 times. Like take it 3 steps back. Why the fuck do I gotta lie to you about something?
That part.
If I respect you and honor just your existence, not the breath, what you do for me and none of that shit. If I just respect you as a being, somebody who heart beats, why the fuck I gotta lie to you for? Why the fuck I'm lying to myself? This goofy. It's
Yeah.
mad goofy.
Hmm.
And I'm not gonna hold you. I've learned how to be so fucking honest now. I don't even if I'm late for work, I'm late because I'm in traffic. I'm late for work because I woke up late. I'm late for work because I stopped at McDonald's. Fuck that. Ain't no I'm late for work because my grandma died 6 times. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? I'm dead ass. You on the phone with Shorty and she said, why you
We
ain't call
talked
me back?
about that earlier.
Word,
We talked
word.
we talked about that earlier. We had a question earlier and the guy told the female a whole lie about his son being unalived, and all he did was get into a car accident and is
Okay.
healthy and alive, well and alive.
But he told somebody that I was
He
get them
told
to
he
say
told the female that just to get attention.
that's mental health.
That's a boost to ego right there. That's me having to show you that I'm a man. That's me having to push my shit onto you. You
Right,
know what I'm saying? I don't have to. I don't. If you, it's hard though because this conversation can just go in so many different ways, and it's just
You can't.
when you have to over present yourself because it's okay to show up. That's what we supposed to
right,
fucking do. When I met Morose, she showed up. You know what I'm saying? She was
Hold
who she
up.
was, what the fuck she was doing, what the fuck she was about. She ain't have to do nothing extra. I'll find out later if I want to or not. That's it. You get what I'm saying? But for me to overpresent, hey, I'm a roast, check me out. Look at nah, you don't gotta do that, shorty. Take a break. Take some water. Relax. Same thing for Drake though. You know what I'm saying? Same thing for Drake. But it's even that. And this is a natural instinct in men, y'all. Men love to talk about I got this, I got that, I got this, I got that. And that's a superficial showing off stage. But then you can talk about, well, how does that make you feel having that? And then you get some truth coming out of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you got 5 bitches, but how does that feel, bro? To have 5 bitches, bro. 5 women. Excuse me, I'm still learning. How does that feel to have 5 women? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you can get some truth. Well, this one, she feeds me. Oh, so you need her because she nourishes you. This one gives me good pussy. Oh, she trusts you with her body. Okay, and then you can get deeper in that shit. This one looks out for me. Oh, she wants you to be well-being. And it just shows the character of how beautiful women still are, bro. Because men are beautiful too. Don't get us wrong. We can hold the whole family up. But we need somebody to scratch that back because I can't get back there. You know what I'm
right.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I need someone to rub these
Exactly.
muscles because I can hire somebody, but if I know I got to guarantee that home, damn,
That part.
I'm gonna hit it hard. I'm gonna hit the gym hard because I know I'm gonna get a bath in the back room.
That part.
So, with all that being said, sisters, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I don't want to say no more. Y'all done work me through, and I live for it. Love it.
We ap- and we appreciate you.
Well, since you on here, the last question was because nobody would answer it. The men got scared. The last question was asking for a friend. I'm gonna get your opinion, and then we can, reconvene next week for our. Well, no, because I'm coming to you. Um, it says asking for a friend. A woman sent this to a man, a manly man. If you're a manly man, How do you respond when a woman that you know is designed very well for you texts you this? She says, if you want me and the same version you say you love about me, the only way is to put in the work, prove yourself, fight for me, and show up for me. You have and can create the availability, the mindset, and have the concept of time. If not, then I appreciate the due time. I appreciate all that we learn. Because there are options, but I always choose you.
Well, that's the thing. There is always going to be someone that's better than your wife and someone that's worse than your wife. But I chose you for the next 30 years. You're my investment, and that's how I see it. I'm investing in you so you
But
can
say they're
invest in
not
me.
married. They just seeing it. They're just getting started on knowing each other, and she's feeling like, okay, well, you could do better. You could put a little bit more time in.
If you can put a little bit more time, then you just ask how. Give me specifics. How can I put more time in? Do I need to figure this out? But it has to work with what I'm doing. That's it. Can I? You want to see me more times in the week? Okay. Well, I work a 9. I work a 8 to 12. I work a 8 to 6. Can you come see me on my break? Because now we working things out. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Man,
Can I?
where you live?
I,
Where you where you live?
can we clone you? Who cloned Drake?
Nah, you can look. I'm not.
I see
I'm
you
still.
in
I'm
here,
still in
Cree.
the oven. I'm still in the oven. Look, it just looked good. You know what I'm saying?
It
I got
don't
a few
matter.
layers done.
It don't matter. You're a work in progress, and I see where you going.
God bless you. Thank you. Yeah. Where do you want to work with me at? What do you? It is. And that's a man's mindset. Business, invest. You know what I'm saying? Math. How can I invest in you? You want to feel beautiful every week? Here you go. Here's money. You want to see me more? Here you go. Here's my face. But these are my hours. This is what works for me. You can't take my time because I hit the gym in the morning. I work from 10 to
Right.
12. I got to go to a meeting, and I hit church on Wednesdays. Would you like to come to church on Wednesdays? Do you go to church on Wednesdays? What is your schedule looking like? Can we call on lunch? I mean, that was too smooth for me, Mo. Come on now.
Oh, well, I'm just saying. So wonder if she like, I don't even care if I understand that you're super, super busy. I don't even care if we see each other face to face, just video chat me. Like, I just want to feel your energy. I just want to see you. They don't ever want to see you.
Girl, I'm gonna put my headphones in, put you in my pocket, and be in the middle of 9 transactions. Hold on, please hold on, baby. I'll get right back to you. Who you talking to? Oh, Shawty, man. Me and Shawty, I'm trying to get to know Shawty. That's it. She won. She's happy, satisfied, content. And if my job doesn't allow that, then we gotta figure something out outside of that. Call my job and tell them that's an
Just
emergency.
call me on your break.
You
I'm
know what
cool
I'm
with
saying?
that. Hit me
You
up on
know?
your break. Just
Got
hit
you.
me up on your break. I'm cool with that.
Hmm.
Even if it's a 10 word message, I say, man, I wish I could see you right now, but I've been super busy. You've been on my mind, and I just hope you're having an amazing day. If you can sneak by my job, come see me.
That's exciting. That adds
It
value.
is. I be like, are we weirdos? Like me and Mo and a couple of other women followers that
We
be on her
we
every week.
weirdos.
Like we can't be weirdos. Like, cause I don't get why these dudes act like that. This is so weird because, like, going back to last week's scenario, as asking for a friend, a person was told they were weird because they want to walk by the beach, and they said that a guy told them that was a magical fantasy date because they want to walk by the beach. They like random ice cream. Let's just listen to R&B music under the moonlight. That was a magical fantasy date, and yeah.
That's absurd. I'm gonna say 2 things on that. So this my recent girlfriend that we just broke up with. I used to every time I had a waking moment, I'll come to her shop to give her flowers or a kiss or to smack her ass, and then leave. And I'm out of here. I don't say nothing to all the other women in the shop. Y'all not my friends. I'm not here for you.
Oh,
And I'm out. I'm out.
that's sweet. That's
I'm
sweet.
out. Big facts. Big facts. So, and then on top of that, what's magic? What's so magical about that if it's tangible?
Nothing.
It's tangible. It's applicable.
It's very much tangible, but again, as we discussed earlier, they don't want to put in the work. They don't want to put in the work. They don't want to do anything extra. It's just on their
And you
terms only.
trying to fix stuff. You just trying to get out the house or just trying to have different energy around. Like,
Well, I'll add this too then, because I told you I was gonna shut the fuck up after two statements ago. Y'all don't work me up, and I'm going like a runaway train.
you
Never
fine.
allow yourself to get worked over by a man who don't want to work for you. And a man will only work for something that he's smitten by. Absolutely smitten by. He might hurt it later because he done got comfortable with it. And this is game, y'all. Game. This is fucking game. I don't give a fuck. I wish a nigga would try me. This is fucking game. This is fucking game right here. Now, a lot of niggas will fucking if you are smitten by, absolutely smitten by this individual, you'll go all out of your way, completely out of your fucking way. But if that nigga is not working for you or walking towards you, then you getting yourself worked over. Yo, this is my ex. This my shorty. We just broke up. Mistrust and Cass. Hey, boo. She seen me live, so she said facts. Hey, I know. Look, I'd have fucked her over 2-3 times, but I also gave her as much as the world as I had, and I could try to apologize as much as I can. I could do it right here. I ain't got nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? So I love you, Cassidy. You were one of the best things that happened to me. God bless you.
Oh.
May life continues to go on for you. You can share my story as much as you like, but just know you changed me in ways that I couldn't change myself. So thank you for that.
I love my platform. Oh, y'all better talk. Yes. Yes, Kristen Cass. Yes, ma'am.
that's
But
Y'all can't tell me
that's it.
y'all can get the scoop from her. You know what I'm saying? Like she could give y'all the
y'all gonna
juicy
make me
details.
cry. Y'all know I cry all the time. I don't care.
That was vulnerability right there at its finest, and we
And it's
appreciate that. Like,
genuine.
man, we
And it's
appreciate that.
real. And what kills me is that he a younger brother. Like, what's the wrong with y'all older brothers? 36, 40, 50. What the hell wrong with y'all?
Hmm. Yep. It is what
And
it
to
is.
admit that you are one of the best things, like, even if it didn't, to know that you're not taking away from the value that she added to your life. And it's because y'all in this stage now don't need to find out. I mean, at the end of the day, we all have to take our things. It's an old saying that always hurt me as a little kid. I remember being like third or fourth grade, and they gave us the synopsis of, you know, if you love something, set it free, if it was yours, it will come back to you. As a kid, I've always never been a good person of goodbye, whether it's death, somebody moves, you know, I'm going to a new school, moving to a new state, whatever. I'm just not that person. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna be broke all the way down. That's just who I am. These So it's like I just know that you know, that was hard for me to say. Let something that you do to come back. But as you grow and you get older, you totally get it. Like it doesn't mean that anybody's terrible. It means that at times they serve their purpose. Sometimes that's the hardest.
Oh, she said she wants to respond, but she doesn't know what to say. Just say what's on your heart, sweetheart.
And she
She
said,
said
"Your
your
love
love
is
is
beautiful."
beautiful. Oh, that's it. That's it right there.
Y'all know I'm a big old cry baby, and I'm crying for real.
That's it.
Women like us
That's
who
it
have
right there.
done so much to serve. That's just all we ask for. That's it. And we're made to feel like it's so complicated. We're just too much. Oh my God, you're asking me to take you out for ice cream. I'm gonna stop. Like, what the hell is wrong with y'all? Are y'all gay? Are you at the point I'm confused? Then you're offended when we ask these type of questions. Are you like,
But a lot of
what?
a lot of men don't like women. If you understand what I'm saying, a lot of men don't like women. They just don't.
I don't know.
Can you read her comments?
Yeah, she said John is an accountable man. Can you see them?
Yeah,
Huh?
I can read them too, Mo.
Oh,
It says,
okay. I'll
yes,
never be on the other side.
yeah, it says your love is beautiful, even as my scabs heal. So turn yourself in, then, since you love me and being accountable, be honest. That's what it said. Yeah,
That's all.
I have to chat with you about that situation afterwards.
Okay.
Mo.
No,
Yeah,
no problem.
um, yeah. I don't want to switch again. It's a little upsetting how we ended, and I can share it as well. I can be honest, but I don't have to turn myself in. You know what I'm saying? So we got to a real bad altercation. I was accused of using drugs. I'm a recovering addict, and I was not using drugs. I turned my location off. I got back home and we got into a big argument. I um I tried to kick her out the house. I pushed her. I pushed her up against the wall. And we've been together for a whole year, and I never put my hands on her. I've gotten in her face a few times, um, and she had called the police on me to get me arrested. Was her second time doing that. And you do, though, choking me and dragging me is a crime. So what's happening right now, you guys, is she came up here, she seen I was live, and she wants me to feel down and bad about being relieved from this situation. I was provoked, and I provoked her as well, and she wants me to be incarcerated. She wants to. He told me he would kill me and then proceeded to choke slam me. I did. I didn't. I never told her I wanted to kill her. I told her that because she tried to swing on me twice, and I've been hit by her many of times, and I've never put my hands on her. I've always yelled at her. I was always emotionally abusing her. That's why we're not seeing eye to eye. And this is being real honest now. Choking you is a crime, Cassidy, and there were witnesses, Cassidy. I'm totally fine with how you feel right now, but I was bleeding when the cops came. Well, that's because I pushed you out the room and kicked you out of the hotel room, Cassidy. I never swung on him. Now, that is a lie, Cassidy. And if you're going to start the lie, Cassidy, I have to remove myself. And I would like for you guys to just pray with me and pray for me.
Yeah.
And I,
I'm going to say, Cassidy, I'm not being smart to you. I don't condone domestic violence, being an abused child and growing up in domestic violence. I'm with my mother, and still healing all these 30 some years later from all of that. I will say this. This is not the time or the platform for it, but I will say this. It kind of makes you look not in a great position because you started out with your love is beautiful. So then when you come down with all these other accusations, how was this love? It's sending mixed signals and mixed things because you just started out saying how beautiful his love was.
Okay,
So
but it looks as though there's only 5 people in here, but this is a live podcast, so anybody can pop in and chime in at any point in time. So don't think that it's not that many people on here.
no, I know.
Um,
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna let you finish, Miss, because that kind of took me a couple places. That's absurd. Um, yeah. Hey, Morose, I'm willing to share. And you can add her on to the live. I have nothing to hide. I've explained my situation, but like I said, I feel like this is coming from a very emotional place right now. Um, you're right. She has all the right to come onto this chat and comment and add on. And I'm still being called a liar. I don't. I'm willing to talk this, but I didn't expect for her to come onto this live and do this at the moment, which is really outlandish, but also highly appreciated. I thank you for having the courage to do this and share on a public platform, because that's what it's here for. So if that's what you want, the city don't care though when the crime was committed with evidence. Speaking like he loved me, he knows what he did. He lied and acted like he loved me and this and that, and he lied as
Well, but you just when you initially when you initially came on, your tone was completely different than what you're saying now. So it does seem like it's a bit contradictory. I mean, is I really I mean, we do have a safe space here, so I'm not gonna say for you not to come on, but at the same time, we're not trying to cause any trauma to anyone, and not we're
Absolutely.
not trying to cause any trauma to anyone or cause any hurt, harm, or danger to anyone. So, I mean,
So I'm just going to ask that you, whatever you need to say, possibly you can say in private, DM, text, call. I don't know if you guys have blocked each other or whatever. Obviously not, because you're on here. So I just feel like that's some stuff that you guys should talk in private, because I
in
don't want to
private, yeah,
remove you from the
because
live video, but I will, because we're not going to, do that. And not
I can
yeah, because
respect.
because I'm thinking two sides.
we're
It's just
not,
you started with a whole different thing.
yeah, yeah. And
And
is a fresh, being that this is a fresh open wound, we don't, we don't want it to be the back and forth and the name calling and any of that extra stuff. And we just, in
okay,
no
yeah,
shape,
your initial comp response was, but you said his love was beautiful. He didn't ask you to say that. He didn't say. In, yeah, yeah. I'm just going to digress from the situation. And just move on.
yeah, and
And how he.
like we said, we wish the best for the both of you. We don't wish any hurt, harm, or danger to either one,
Mm,
either
mm.
party. We appreciate you showing up. We appreciate you coming in the live. We appreciate your participation. But at this point, we really don't want to get involved because this is an ongoing case. So I don't really want to play into that and bring any extra outside anything in this scenario.
Um, I like to personally extend my thank yous for allowing me to be on this platform at the moment. Um,
Thank you for coming in,
it
Thank you
got
for coming
real,
through.
really
and thank
juicy,
you
really fast,
for
lady. So just yeah. God
And thank
bless
you
you.
for your honesty and your transparency. We
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you.
that.
Thank you.
so. Y'all know I say every week that be the light in somebody else's darkness, because you never know when your nighttime is going to be. That is very important. Keep showing up for you no matter who's not showing up for you. We have to put in the work every day to self-heal. We do not condone any type of domestic violence, any type of anything like that. But at the end of the day, we don't want to make this a male-female bashing um, zone. We do want it to always be that we can talk, we can agree to disagree, we can say what we're going to say, what we think. But at the end of the day, we end in love and we end in light, love and light. And that is what we want to do. So I appreciate y'all for coming on, Cassie, and you speak. I just want everybody to know that there are brighter sides to everything, and we have to pick and choose what it is we want to work on, how we want to work on it, and what the destination is. Sometimes the hardest thing to do is to let go. And we have to learn as women to, if something that we feel is abusive or toxic, you have to let it go. The same
Let
with
it go.
men. If a woman is abusive and toxic, let it go. And I can speak because I was a woman who was abusive well, I was a teenager, but because I was raised in an abusive home, I didn't know when you got a boyfriend, he wasn't going to hit me. Hell, that's all I seen. So immediately I just assumed that we got into it, he was going to fight me. So I fought him first. That was not healthy. I'm glad at the age of 18 that God spoke to me and that was it for me. But just knowing that we have to find our way and everything. And my whole purpose of this platform is for people to heal, to recognize, have you tap into different parts of yourself you never thought about, to look at something different in a way you never thought of. God never thought about that. That is my purpose. So I just want y'all to be safe, be light, and be love. Next week we're supposed to be at your place. So we will not be live. I will be live. I will go live to do the community. Who's speaking, who's doing spoken word, so on and so forth. But we won't be here next week because I made a promise to come support. At the end of the day, I thank you for coming on, Mo. I thank you for being transparent about your situation. And anybody who came on, I thank you guys who participated, and the men who came on and didn't say anything. I thank you still for coming on too. At the end of the day, we all have a voice. We must use it. We have a throat chakra. Open it, because if you don't speak, no one will hear. If they can't hear, then they don't know directions and which way to go. When we all have something to give to somebody else, we do. That's our sole purpose. So until next time, be blessed, stay safe, and we'll be back again for Girl Talk.
We love you for free, and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Not one thing.
Be
Later,
easy.
y'all.